Hello everyone! Today we are starting a new topic, sport. It is Unit 8, Lesson 1. Do you like sports? Today we'll speak about going in for sports and sport in a society. We will revise the vocabulary on this topic and learn the new vocabulary. We will also develop your listening, reading and writing skills. The motto of our lesson is, a sound mind is in a sound body. Look at the screen. You can see the word sport. What associate in your mind with this word? As for me, it is football, surfing, skiing, motor racing and boxing. And what about you? Why should you do sport? Why is it so important to go in for sport? Of course, it makes you stronger and healthier. It helps you to keep fit. It builds your character, teaches to win and lose, and prevents from illness. Please think it over and write your opinions. So we can make a conclusion that sport helps us to be not only healthy, but also it reveals our characters. Now let's write the words in the vocabulary. Open your vocabulary and write down. A cricket. It is very popular English sport. An injury. If you are a sportsman, you can always get an injury. Jogging. In the morning, people like to go jogging. Riding. It can be horse riding, motor riding, sailing, usually popular in summer. A sport event, like a sport competition. To kick, for example, to kick a ball. To be in the open. A load of rubbish. To stay fit. Please write these words in your vocabulary. And now exercise 3, page 198. Read the young people's opinions on pages 199 and 200 and complete them with the suitable final sentences. Bill Stewart, 22 years old. Let's read. Well, I consider myself an armchair sportsman. I enjoy sports most when I'm at home watching the grandstand on TV. It's cricket that I like in particular. I could watch it for hours on end. I even stopped fixing my motorbike last week to watch England playing against Jamaica. And I love my motorbike. You see, it's not that I'm not interested in sports. I'm just too lazy to drag myself to the football ground to kick the ball around. I'd rather meet my mates in the pub and discuss the weekend's football results with them. From the text, we can see that Bill enjoys sports, but he usually likes just to watch TV. And it's better for him to meet his friends in the pub and discuss the football match. Another boy is Mark Taylor. He's 20 years old. Let's know about him. Oh, I love it. I'm very active in sports. I've always been like that. I remember spending my days running through the woods and climbing up trees when I was a little boy. Now I go jogging every week, and beside that, I play tennis every now and then. My favorite sport, however, is football. My life would be boring without it. I think I love it because it's a team game and you need all kinds of skills. You must be fit, you must keep an eye on what your teammates do, and you need a quick brain. I'm a member of our local football team. You see, that's the other thing I like about sports. You make new friends. It gives you a feeling of being part of something. We even do a lot of things together besides football. It's clear from the text that Mark is fond of football. He likes sport very much. Now Liz Wilson, she's 17. Well, sport is fun, isn't it? I couldn't imagine a life without sport, could I? Only math, English and history. How dull would that be? I love riding, playing volleyball and sailing. It's wonderful to be in the open and to enjoy the fresh air and the sun. But it's tennis that I'm really interested in. My sports teacher told me that I had a skill for playing tennis and that I should practice it more thoroughly. That's why I stopped sailing and riding, and tennis takes up all my free time now. It would be great if I made it big as a tennis professional. Just think of the money you could earn. It would be fantastic to travel around the world, to meet people in business, and to be interviewed by TV reporters. Liz is really good at tennis, and she wants to become a professional sportsman. And the last is Susie. She's 21. Thank goodness people never try and talk sport to me. I hate sports. What is an endless boring tennis match compared to a good film? Nothing. It's just a waste of time. I think English people's attitude to sport is so childish. Hundreds of thousands of them listen to cricket commentaries on their radios for 5 days. It's so stupid. They think that the big stars in the business lead a wonderful life. What a load of rubbish. In my opinion, these people are poor devils living out of a suitcase. How can they have any social life when they are always away from home? I don't believe that these professionals are really interested in their sports. They want to make a lot of money, that's all. Besides, nobody ever mentions the dangers of sports. Just think of the injuries. And Susie hates sport. It's better for her to watch a good film instead. Now exercise 4. You should write the sentences in your exercise book and to say if the statements are true or false. Let's do it together. The first, Mark's favorite sport is football. So, what do we know about Mark? Let's find from his opinion this sentence, my favorite sport, however, is football. So we can see that he likes football, and it means that the first statement is true. The second sentence, Mark is an armchair sportsman. We can see, oh, I love it. It is sport. I'm very active in sports, so it's not true. He isn't an armchair sportsman. He is very active and he likes sport, so the second statement is false. The next, Billy is very interested in sports. Now you can find from the text about Billy this sentence, I'm not interested in sports. I'm not interested in sports. So the third statement is false. Number 4. Billy likes meeting his friends in pubs. Let's remember. You can find this information in the text about Billy. So, what do you think? Is it true or false? I have found a sentence. I'd rather meet my mates in the pub and discuss the weekend's football. So it's really about him. It is true. Next, Liz used to do lots of sports. Open the text about Liz. Look through and find the information. I have found such information. I love riding, playing volleyball and sailing. Used to, if you remember, it is the construction which says about your habits in the past, and it's not true nowadays. And we can see from the text that she loves riding, playing volleyball and sailing nowadays. So it's false. Liz dreams to become a tennis professional. It would be great if I made it big as a tennis professional. Yes, she wants to become a professional sportsman. It is true. Susie always listens to cricket commentaries on her radio. Look through the text about Susie. I hope that you do it yourself and only then check my answers. Okay. Hundreds of thousands of them listen to cricket commentaries on their radios for 5 days. It's so stupid. So false. She doesn't like sport and she doesn't like watching sport on TV. And the last, Susie loves sports very much. I have just told about this, that she doesn't like sport. I hate sports. So, of course, it is false. Your homework will be exercise 3, page 198, and exercise 5, page 200. Please don't forget to send your homework to the Google Classroom. The lesson is over. I'm waiting for your homework. Goodbye.